Hey everybody, this is Tom with The Board Gamer. Today we're going to do a quick overview and review for this game. If you want the full how-to, go ahead and click this icon up here or the link in the description. Now let's get into it. Trails is a 2 to 4 player game for ages 10 and up with an average gameplay length of 20 to 40 minutes, published by Keymaster Games. The basic overview of Trails has you trekking back and forth along a path collecting leaves, stones, and acorns to purchase badges at the trail head and trail end. Take photos along the way while keeping an eye out for birds until the sun makes its way all the way back to the trailhead to end the game. And the player with the most points wins. Trails was an interesting playthrough for me. When I first started to play my first few turns, it was pretty boring and I thought this game was not for me. But once I made it to the trail end and purchased my first badge, I noticed how some of these badges have bonuses that play off each other, and the strategy side of my brain perked up. By the game's end, I was standing over the board making sure I optimized my strategy to the fullest before ending the game. Just to be sure though, I played a few more games, and I was generally impressed with the amount of excitement this game provided. Let's take a walk through this trail and see what it has to offer and determine if you will have a similar experience. The components for Trails are pretty basic, especially the resource cubes. The meeples, however, are unique. The hiker looks good and goes with the theme, and I cannot recall ever seeing a bear meeple. But I will say the colors of the meeples and their matching canteens are sometimes hard to tell apart. It matches the theme of the outdoors, but with poor indoor lighting, it makes things a bit troublesome. The art, on the other hand, looks pretty good. The pictures have a nice, calming art, and the badges have a cute patch look to them, almost as if they are ready to be stitched on to a sash. This game is cute and simple looking. It could use some improvements, but that would probably increase its cost. Now, Trails is a pretty easy game. There are a few actions. You move and take the action on the tile that you land on. If you are ever at a trailhead or trail end, you can purchase badges. And that's pretty much it. This is a game that can be played with people of different board game experience. And given its 20 to 40 minute game length, it can be played in between other games or when you have a limited time to play. As for its replay value, I can see it being used often when you want to play a game but don't really want to use too much brain power. And this also works if a few players want to play a serious game and if a few want to play a more casual game. The way the game plays out, you do not interfere with other players, so you're free to play however you like without compromising your play style and mood or another player's game style and mood. I think being able to do this really helps with the replay value. Sometimes people just want to play a game more than others, and this game can provide any type of experience that you put into it. Having basically said this game provides an experience based on what you put into it, we can see it most clearly when discussing luck versus strategy. The game can be a very strategic one, especially if you're trying to get as many points as possible. But if you want to play a very carefree, there is enough luck/variety in the photos and badges to compete even with the best strategy. The strategist will win more times than the luck player, but just as it sounds, a player relying on luck will get lucky every now and then. Now let's talk about the theme and emotional connection this game provides. I personally enjoy taking walks in nature. However, I'm not one to go out and find a trail to hike. I'm more likely to walk one if I'm already there for some reason. So the nature theme of this game is nice and calming. Like I said earlier, the components could be a little nicer, but given its price point, I understand why they are not. The theme fits this game. Hiking along, picking up a few random bits of nature to exchange for badges to show you accomplished something on your trek is fitting for a simple game where you move back and forth on a single path. This board gamer says Trails is worth a trek or two. Not boring, even if its color scheme is a bit lacking. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified about new videos. If you're bored now, click this for more games.